Welcome to CNTV. I'm Brad Clonch.
And I'm Quin Tran. Summertime is in full swing, with the Chickasaw Nation hosting several camps, clinics, and academies for kids.
There's something for every child this summer, from the arts to sports and the outdoors. WinStar Golf Academy had youth there for this annual camp. The kids learn fundamentals of the game, the various strokes and rules of golf. The more they play, the better they'll get, and make friends at the same time.
That's the reason all of the coaches keep coming back year after year, is just the interaction with the kids, and we love having a great time with them and getting the introduction to golf and hoping we get them hooked on the game.
The camp is designed so that students can progress from one summer to the next, starting with the beginner level to an advanced player program.
More than 100 children participated this summer in the Chickasaw Nation Tennis Camp. The two-day program was held at the Oklahoma City Tennis Center. Grouped by age, the children participated in drills and learned everything about the game, from hitting the ball to keeping score. The coaches say it's never too early or late to learn how to play tennis.
Because it is a lifetime sport, because they can learn at age 4, 5, or 6, or they can learn when they're in high school. It's not a sport that you have to start very, very young, because you can learn later years in life and continue playing this game.
I'll remember all these coaches because how nice they are and how much they teach me, and I'll probably remember the way to hit.
This is the 18th summer for the tennis camp, a camp that is free, supplying the rackets and balls for youth to use during the program.
The Chickasaw Nation hosted the first NextGen conference, held at the Boathouse District in downtown Oklahoma City. Chickasaws who were recent high school and college graduates up to age 25 attended the two-day forum. The conference featured workshops and small group sessions. The young Chickasaws were able to connect with tribal programs and services, network with business professionals and leaders to grow their career opportunities. Governor Bill Anatubby was the keynote speaker.
That's something that's really important to us, to encourage, to nurture, and to bring together the people of the Chickasaw Nation, whatever age they are, but particularly your age now, to look to the future.
Participants came from all across Oklahoma, with several traveling from out of state, including from New York, Florida, Texas, and California.
It's hard to be a part of my heritage being so far away from Oklahoma. So anything that gives me the opportunity to get involved really means a lot to me. So we get the Chickasaw newsletter, things like that. So when I had the opportunity to actively participate in my heritage, I was like, let's do it, heck yeah.
And we're here to just learn and to explore, and even to get some advice on resumes, interviewing, and even how to network yourself.
More than 100 young Chickasaws attended the NextGen conference. The NextGen conference inspires Chickasaws to set career goals and go after them.
No goal is big or small. A young Chickasaw shares how honing her talents in college is helping her chase after her dream.
Nothing sweeter than to hold you tight.
When she sings, Sophia Wells reaches deep inside to find the right tone. Her sound is distinct, rhythm and blues and soul music.
So come on, fan the flame, no more waiting game. I definitely love soul music the most, and I feel like that's what I want my voice and my music to fit into, is that scene and that vibe. Okay, let go, lose all control.
She has been singing since age 7, and over the years, Sophia has been training, developing, and discovering her voice.
My parents, they saw something from a young age. They're like, okay, she likes to perform. She's going to do something creative. And so I was in dance and singing, but then as I went through high school, it kind of turned to just I want to sing. I love music. This is what I want to do.
Originally from Missouri, the Chickasaw moved to Oklahoma City to attend the University of Central Oklahoma's Academy of Contemporary Music. She studied voice performance and music business. After earning her degree, she was ready for the career challenges ahead.
Oklahoma City has an incredible scene, like so many insanely talented musicians and artists and singers. So I was just still soaking all that in. I knew that I always wanted to eventually try to make it out to the West Coast. I had always had my eyes set on that since I was super young.
Well, come on, fan the flame. No more waiting game. We know how this could go.
Since I moved to LA, I released an EP in February that I actually wrote while I was here in Oklahoma still with some of my closest friends who are great musicians. We all collaborated and wrote these songs together. I've started playing live shows there too. Which has been so much fun because for a minute there, like I went a good 6 months without being on stage, which is really weird for me, but I'm finally getting back into a routine and like figuring out how to get into that scene there. Constant learning. Like I don't think you ever stop learning. And from the time I was 7 till now, it's just been one big journey of like, okay, what can I learn out of what I'm going through now? What can I learn from these musicians that I'm surrounded by? Who's doing this better than I am? And there's always going to be someone working harder or doing things better than you. And rather than being discouraged, I think I've realized you just have to take that as an opportunity to learn and be like, okay, let me study what they're doing. How can I apply this to my life?
I went alone under the water to wash my soul.
The 25-year-old Chickasaw says she's learned to blend patience with determination. Sophia says she's doing more than just pursue a singing career. To her, it's a calling.
Giving this all I've got.
It feels like nothing else in that moment matters. It's just like being locked in. I really feel like at peace and like, okay, this is me. Like I feel so comfortable and like this is what I want to do. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Don't stop, lifetime, and okay, let it go, lose all control.
I hope that people feel passion for me when I'm singing and that it inspires them to do what they're supposed to do, even if it's not music. Like I hope that they can look at me and be like, wow, like, yeah, that's what she's supposed to be doing. I want to go do what I'm supposed to be doing.
She's a great example of a the next generation of talented Chickasaws. Sophia says her Chickasaw family, voice coach from her youth, and college professors poured a lot into her.
That's how she gained the confidence to pursue her singing career in California. You can find her self-titled EP on all streaming platforms under Sophia Wells.
Well, we've enjoyed sharing with you here on CNTV.
Join us again for another episode. See you back here soon.